1 feature of the afternoon from Brisbane, the Doomben 10,000. All $1.5 million worth of it over the 1,200 metres. First contested over this trip in 1933. Had a few distance shifts in between. Was run for years, of course, over the 1,350. Our honour roll contains some mighty horses, including the Doomben champ Chief De Beers, who won it twice 3 years apart.
Yeah, always been a good horses race, hasn't it, Mardo? And I think the field this year, the BRC would be happy with.
I Wish I Win is your top pick. He's been freshened, has won a Pakenham jump out off his first up third in the TJ Smith to Chain of Lightning in Sydney.
Yeah, here he is. There wasn't much between them. Keep an eye on Espiona, who was luckless this day. I think if you run this race and they all get the clear crack, I think Espiona does win this day, but I think the key here for mine is he was only first up, I Wish I Win, and he's a horse that improves into the preparation. It looks like a target carnival for mine. I expect him to go to a new level here, and I'm not sure the others, like Espiona, have that new level. So I think with even luck from gate one, J-Mac aboard, I think he's awfully hard to beat.
Second pick is Private Eye, freshened again and back to the trials in Sydney.
Just been a bit of a forgetful preparation for him. I think he stayed at the shorter trips far too long early on, and then he was sort of out in trip last time, up on speed, ran well. I think this setup 1,200 now looks ideal for him. Espiona, just the gate for me. She might have to come wide, and she's a horse that lays in. I think she's better on the rail. And Marzu does like wet ground. The wetter, the better for him, but in improving track, probably not ideal. But I Wish I Win for me in the Doomben 10,000.
And don't forget, you can scan that QR code on screen if you like I Wish I Win for a maximum bet of $10. It's currently $2.15 on the tab. Fix your shopping at $6. Last chance to get involved there. Let's have a look at what's happening with the bookmakers. Last 15 minutes, I Wish I Win 220 to 225, back to 220. Espiona 650 into 6. Bella Nipotina 6 out to 7. Best back to roll, all three everywhere. Gator is Marzu 11 out to 12 into 950. The sole last start winner's been freshened and back to the Warwick Farm trials.
Yeah, look, I'd sort of pretty much worked against him, except on really, really wet tracks, and that's sort of what he got last time. It's a 7. Is it wet enough? We're about to find out, but good to see him back in winning form. We know he's best on wet tracks as Group 1 form.
And Brady won this race 2 years ago, and when it was run at Eagle Farm that year, 5 horses have won this race twice.
Yeah, and sometimes they get a bit of confidence when they're able to win one. It's not good enough, the last win, to win this race today, but as we saw with like Fall for Cindy at Scone, for example, a completely different class, but was able to sort of get a win and then go to a whole new level, and that's the way he might be trekking here. Joe Pride, he gets the best out of these tried horses, and just query, he would have loved a heavy 9, heavy 10, whether he's good enough to beat him on a soft 7.
Gator siding here with a Mare and Espiona. 7 mares have won this, English the most recent in 2018.
Yeah, look, there's been some terrific mares win this race, haven't they? And we know Espiona's a proper Group 1 horse, but she can bring herself undone a bit, so yeah, hopefully we can get clear running, and let's see if we're good enough.
I Wish I Win started its career in New Zealand, Brad. Lightly raced 5-year-old.
Yeah, he's been very lightly raced, Mardo. They seem to pick a few races every year for him. I'm not sure if he's got a few issues and things like that, or if they just like to keep his races spaced. But, I mean, he's potentially the best sprinter in the country now that Imperatriz has retired, and even when she was around, there was, people arguing that way. And I know he was beaten in the TJ Fresh, but I just think he's the one that's going to go to a new platform here. Everything he does in Queensland, I think, look out. The stable seem very bullish during the week, saying it'll take a very, very good horse to beat him. And I agree. I just think he's got another level that none of these others potentially have.
Very good late support for Espiona. Late tab fixed $7 into $5. Late bookmakers $6.50 into 5. They're rallying late for your top pick, Gator.
Yeah, well, I mean, I take Brad's point. I Wish I Win's an exceptional equine athlete, but this girl is that as well. I just wish she could run gun barrel straight, and I think you'd see something pretty special. Hopefully that can be today.
So we now race for $1.5 million in the Doomben 10,000. First walks away with $900,000. The Group 1 Doomben 10,000 with Josh.
Steffi Magnetica and Marzu about to come along, and they're loading well with only 2 to move forward. Chain of Lightning and the well-supported Espiona being good late money for her, down to $5 per tab, but I Wish I Win a 220 favourite, drawn gate number 1 for James McDonald. So Espiona to walk in, and the line is now right to go. Red light on, Doomben 10,000, 1,200. Gate 1 the fave, I Wish I Win. All set racing. I Wish I Win away fairly. Bella Nipotina walked out away well. Chain of Lightning. Likewise, Bodie, Bob and Marzu. Handy trapped out. I Wish I Win fourth and fifth. The outside Wee Nessie. 3Y Private Eye. Bella Nipotina, she's improved. Up into third last on the inside of second last is Steffi Magnetica. Espiona's last of all. So Bodie Bob in front by 2 lengths. Second Marzu. 3 lengths away. Third Chain of Lightning. Further back to Wee Nessie on the outside of I Wish I Win, who's got about 8 or 9 lengths to make up, and further back to Private Eye. A length and a half to Bella Nipotina on the inside. Espiona going forward 3 wide. Last of all, Steffi Magnetica. Bodie Bob just in front, looming up as Marzu. 450 left to run. 2 lengths away. Third Chain of Lightning. I Wish I Win fourth on the inside of Wee Nessie. Going forwards Espiona. Further back to just in behind those is Bella Nipotina. 300 metres left to run. Marzu the leader. Chain of Lightning on the inside and bursting through now as I Wish I Win. Down the outside is Espiona. Also Bella Nipotina and Private Eye down the outside. I Wish I Win. Bella Nipotina. I Wish I Win. Bella Nipotina. They hit the line. Oh, it's a bobbing photo. I Wish I Win or Bella Nipotina. Not sure who gets the bob. Wait for the judge. A further photo. Third, Steffi Magnetica or Espiona, followed by Private Eye. Marzu, Chain of Lightning. A long way back was Wee Nessie and Bodie Bob has pulled up at the rear. So Bella Nipotina on the outside and I Wish I Win and a bobbing photo in the 10,000. I Wish I Win bursts through the inside for McDonald, grabbed the lead. Bella Nipotina's lunge on the outside. Who gets the stride? Maybe Bella looking at that. Maybe Bella Nipotina looking at that. We're standby here for the judge to confirm the result on the 10,000. I Wish I Win a burst through and grabbed the lead. Bella Nipotina's dived and she's got up number 5. Bella Nipotina's won from I Wish I Win. Third Espiona, fourth Private Eye, and fifth was Steffi Magnetica.
So Bella Nipotina claims her second Group 1 and pays $7.20 UTAB New South Wales and $7.10 off the Super Tab. Big effort off a slow getaway, Gator.
Yeah, exactly that. It's hard to take anything away from her, isn't it? I mean, she normally, was able to put herself into a race, but that was out the gate as soon as she jumped, and she's out the back. And I mean, what an absolute iron horse. What a bulldog. What a tremendous athlete this is to be travelling all around the country, deep into the prep, and still performing at the elite level. That's outstanding stuff.
Ciaron Maher gets his 44th Group 1. Craig Williams has ridden his 77th.
Yeah, two of the best, aren't they, in the game? And as Gator said, she's an absolute ripper and just loves to sting out of the track. That's when we see the best from her. And, when she's able to produce performances like this, you can see she's up there with the best in the country. And, again, the race probably goes to show at the moment. There's not a lot between our sprinters. Fighting finish, I Wish I Win will strip fitter going forward, but it's her day today.
Bella Nipotina's second Group 1 takes her career earnings at start 49 to almost $10 million. Brilliant in winning the Doomben 10,000. It's 5, 1, 7 and 2. 1 to come. It's for 3-year-olds. The Group 3 Rough Habit Plated Doomben. Break Sky Racing 1.